Hello, this is Dr. Greg Mays with your Word Wednesday. I love coming to you at times like this. Today, I'm actually at Rollins College in Winter Park, Florida. But even here, I have a word for you.
In Matthew's book, Jesus said, go into all the land. Take the word, share it, teach it, preach to every man. Just do his will, because he always has a master plan. It's not your...
There's an expression that goes, two things can be true at the same time. In my Bible reading, I'm going through the book of Proverbs, and I've been in this book since January the 1st. If you have not joined with us, I want to encourage you to pick up. You can pick up today and continue to read with us, or you are more than welcome to go back to the very beginning. You can go on Bible Break with Agape Leaders, and every day, every devotional that we've done is on there, and you can just catch up and get some of the lessons that we've taught. Well, on January the 10th, this is the lesson that I taught. Solomon is known as the wisest man to ever walk the earth. He wrote the book of Proverbs. I want to read to you Proverbs 10, verse 1. Remember, I started talking about two things can be true at the same time. So Proverbs 10, verse 1 says, a wise son brings joy to his father, but a foolish son brings grief to his mother. Now, as you read that, you're thinking, or you might be thinking, this is how I thought. A young man who is wise, his father's so proud of him. And then another young man who's foolish brings, what's the word they said? Grief to his mother. But here's the thing. Solomon wrote this, and we can make a case that Solomon also ultimately was both of those people in the same person, two things being true at the same time. We see Solomon and his wisdom. We find it in Kings when the two women come together and they're very upset. One woman's baby has been taken by another woman. She's claiming that it's her child. And Solomon says, well, bring me the baby and saw the baby in two and give each mom a half. And of course, the one mother says, yeah, that's good. We'll both have a half. And the one mom says, no, you just take him. And Solomon says, well, we know who the mom is. Now, of course, most people would probably want to save the baby's life. But in this case, Solomon uses his wisdom. Then Solomon goes on to be the same king who has so many wives that pull him away from the wisdom of God. So much so that when Solomon ultimately dies, his successor, his son, ends up having the kingdom split. Why? Because Solomon had wisdom, but he did not maintain it. He did not act on his wisdom. Can I bring that to us, to you and I? We sometimes know what the right thing to do is. We have wisdom. However, we do not apply it in the appropriate times. We, in fact, become like Solomon, two things being true in our lives at the same time. I want to encourage you to take time out of your life. I say this frequently. I'm going to say it again today. Sit on the side of your bed. Every day, I sit on the side of my bed when I wake up. I sit on the side of my bed when I lay down, when I go to sleep. And I do that. I pause. Those are the moments that I give to God. I'm giving that time to God to help me do an inventory. Am I being wise or am I being foolish? That is critical. If you want to walk right with Christ, you have to be the person that's taking the inventories, making sure that what you're doing is in line with his word. How many times have you, and I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, look inward. How many times have you made a mistake, went the wrong way, did the wrong thing, and all it would have taken was for you to slow down, take a beat, and look at the situation? Solomon did not do that at the latter part of his life, and we sometimes do not do that. I want to encourage you. Act wise always, and limit the times where you act foolishly. And how do you do that? By slowing down, allowing the Spirit of the Lord to help you catch up so that you make those decisions that will ultimately bring Him honor and you relief. I pray that this is a blessing for you. And remember, stay strong.
So what you waiting for? Someone to feel the pain some more? Cause you ain't share the love, the grace you found within the Father's care. To share the love of God is more than just a simple job. It's Christ speaking the root of a Holy Spirit law. Share it.